Well, it's Friday the 13th, and it certainly feels like Friday the 13th out there, but I hope your Friday the 13th is going more smoothly than mine. Anyway, we're continuing reading excerpts from the Crowley's classic little The Heart of the Master, and this is written in the 20s, and in a certain sense, Crowley was at the height of his meditational and illuminatory experiences. Now we have to sort of look at a person's enlightenment and a person's uh, illumination, and we think of it in terms of linear years. Uh, uh, well, Crowley was a great master, but no, he died in poverty, and his life went to shit, and things like that. The point is that levels of consciousness, degrees of true initiation, are a timeless event, if you will. It's not even an event because uh, it's eternal moments. It's eternal illuminations. Uh, the we could look at the life of Buddha and say, well, it was. Uh, how could he be illuminated? Because he allowed himself to eat poison mushrooms or something like that. The point is that the illumination, that the level of consciousness that's achieved transcends space-time. If that makes any sense to you. So there are periods when we examine the life of great masters. There are periods in their life when we can see in our own limited linear way, we can see, oh, that's when he really had it, or that's when she really was lit. She had it then. Uh, and it's true. And you can never say they lost it because it's something that's once found lives in that eternal nowness. Okay. So when Crowley was writing The Heart of the Master, he was at one of those levels, and it's a privilege, it's a treat, it's a luxury for us to be able to eavesdrop from our limited vantage point, to eavesdrop on that moment. And we were so lucky, and this one of the great advantages of Crowley is that he had such lyrical skill with language, poetry, the music of Aleister Crowley, lyrical music, allows him to give voice to those moments and allows us to peek in on it. Heart of the Master is one of those periods, one of those moments. And we've come through, and he's organized them, to the 10 joys of the Heart of the Master and the 22 secret instructions of the Master. So that sort of taken, the Tree of Life formatting. And now we're getting up to a section that he calls the 4 virtues of the Heart of the Master. Now, the 4 virtues are concepts that are so universally broad that they can sort of nestle the tree of life inside them, nestle the 10 joys, nestle the 10 secret instructions inside them. And Crowley points to these 4 virtues and gives them the category of 4 L's. light, life, liberty, and love. And those four L's could be arranged to form a perfect cross. Light, life, love, and liberty. The four virtues of the heart of the Master. Light is throned in the heart of the Master, so that he thinks no evil, for in that light all is truth. Falsehood is but a function of the conditions of time and space, and the idea of evil comes only from perceiving the oppositions which are transcended by truth. So each thing that is hath its roots in necessity. Were the least of these lost, the whole work should be marred. Life. Life wells in the heart of the Master. Death is but the systole of that marvelous pulse. Faint are the phantoms of illusion, these, seized on by that vivid stream, thrill and throb with the glow of his reality. He leaves no possible form inane or inert in him. In him do all partake the sacrament of birth to truth. Liberty. Liberty leaps in the heart of the Master, for every man and every woman is a star. Each follows, free and joyful in its own will, for every will alike has its essential function in the rhythm of the heart of the Master. No star can stray from its self-chosen course, for in the infinite soul of space, all ways are endless, all embracing, perfect. Love. Love burns in the heart of the Master. He, seeing only God in everything, with the white flame of worship purges it of all its fancied imperfection. His boundless adoration kindles space itself, leaving no void that is not compassioned by his passion. No void that is not compassed by his passion. Excuse me. By virtue of his law, he floods each thought with love and marries it in turn to every other thought. And each of the bridal night the fruits are twin, the rapture of silence, and somehow a new world unguessed of fantasy. Of these behold one grim and grotesque, this lyric and that lordly, grievous and gracious equal in his sight, for they know neither limit nor let in infinite variety of their beauty, making new harmonies with every hour, beyond belief for joy. And that's where we're going to end it today. It's a little short, but we went a little long the other day. Thank you for being with me every morning. And please remember the importance of invocation. Even if you don't consider yourself a ceremonial magician, but someone who is on the path of spiritual unfoldment, I think you'll love this and appreciate this Zoom seminar that's coming up on August 25th. And I'll keep repeating and putting links up and everything else. So please consider attending the Zoom seminar or workshop. It's 6 o'clock Pacific time on Wednesday, August 25th. Until tomorrow, continue to have a lucky Friday the 13th. Do what thou wilt shall be the whole of the law. Love is the law, love under will.